Good afternoon, everybody. Theo the Juggernaut with you, talking about last night's debauchery of the Dallas Stars and the fact that the Winnipeg Jets decided to take full advantage of a depleted team, even though they themselves are depleted in the injury world, defeating the Dallas Stars 8-2. But before I get to that, we're going to have a little deep thoughts with the Juggernaut here and why I love turtles. I love turtles because they're green, they're cool, they move really slow, they're fun to have as pets, they're very low maintenance, not like a cat or a dog. But where I do hate turtles is on the ice. Case in point, last night, our feud with Mr. Dominic Roussel, number 21 of the Dallas Stars. Of course, it's been mentioned what he did in the last game he did with Winnipeg with the slew foot. Now, in last night's game, he decided to take out Nick Ehlers in the second with a bit of a trip pull with his left skate, crossing the blue line during a power play. Not very cool, Dominic. Then you just get an interference call with our boy Chris Thorburn. Again, not pulling off the gloves, but doing something you don't normally do. And yes, you're getting under the skin of the Jets. However, when you can't walk the walk and you can't talk the talk, Mr. Dominic Roussel, and you decide to turtle, when Big Buff decides to lay the hammer down on you, you decide to curl up into a little ball, like a little snail, like a little twerp, and just lay on the ice. How dare you? I mean, Claude Lemieux did it great. Sean Avery did it great. But they fought, and they fought back. You, however, my friend, decided to turtle. And my friend, that is why I would rather have you on anyone else's team but mine, and I can't stand players like that. Why I love real turtles, and why I hate turtles like Roussel. So there you have it. Do it again, buddy. I dare you. Because Big Buff or Thurban will destroy you. And I would love to see that happen in next game when they play Dallas. They have two more chances at it, two more cracks at it. The Winnipeg Jets are leading the series 2-1 against Dallas. However, you have two more chances to own up like a man or be the little turtle that you are yet again. Great thing for the Winnipeg Jets last night. 3 power play goals after going 0 for 17 in the 5 previous games. Three of those power play goals actually came in the second period of all periods, where the Winnipeg Jets have had the most struggles as of this early season, losing that period consistently on a daily game-to-game basis. However, scoring the first couple in the first, and then having Tyler Seguin score early in the second, you quickly rebound, and you have a great second period, something we haven't seen all season, and you continue with the excellent prowess into the third and defeat a team that is 8-2. Congratulations, well done. Now, some of the things that need to be focused on. Mr. Mark Scheifele, you're leading the league in points. Rookie Patrick Laine, you're leading the league in goals. But we haven't seen goals from Blake Wheeler in 11 games straight now, and Big Buff still hasn't scored a goal all season. He decided to put on his own little tracksuit and some gloves and a bucket of pucks and fire something at the net after last night's game to try to get the rust out and try to figure what's going on here and why have I not hit the back of the twine. Good that the boys are figuring out other players can score goals, because last year we relied on Blake Wheeler and we relied on Dustin Byfuglien to do some of the heavy lifting. Byfuglien's still doing the heavy lifting in minutes, and Wheeler's doing the heavy lifting in leadership. But it's great to see these young guys putting the puck in the net and doing what they do best. Nick Ehlers, great on the assist, 7 points in the last 3 games. Well done for him with that empty netter in Detroit, however. Still no real considerate goals outside of that. He will pick up his game. We look forward to seeing Matt Perreault and maybe Brian Little making some strides here. We won't see them for a little bit still. But having Tyler Myers back on the blue line and having our boy Jacob Trouba maybe entering the regular season either in tomorrow night's game or in Friday's game potentially in Colorado could be a massive plus for our Winnipeg Jets on the blue line. Connor Hellebuyck, third start in the last 3 games. He only let in 2 goals. Much better defense, much better offense throughout the entire game. It gave the home team something to be excited about. Granted, there's lots of discussion on how well they'll finish. Relax. It's the first 12 or 13 games of the year. This momentum, with the amount of injuries that's going on, will give this team an opportunity to eventually excel and perhaps blow and gain more chemistry over the course of the next 10 to 15 games before Christmas. Now, this is the hard part of the season, and yes, we do have a massive January and February coming up. But don't count your chickens before they hatch. See if these young guys can still build on this exposure. And once the veterans start getting healthier and we have a more complete lineup, then and only then can we really judge how far they're going to be and how far they can possibly go, and whether or not who's going to stay and who's going to go in that regular season lineup. The guys that have called up, Kopp, Patan, they've done great. Melchior went back down since the Trouba signing, and what can you say about Josh Morrissey? I mean, he's clearly earned the fact that he can play with Byfuglien, and the question is, would he be as good a player if he played with anybody else? Well, you've got Enstrom and you got Myers, and I'm certainly pretty sure you wouldn't put Morrissey with Sherrod or Postma. So nonetheless, Morrissey, you're playing great hockey. Keep it up. Not so much in the top 20 minutes there, but you're playing around 18 to 20 minutes a game, which is great. And you're helping out that first line. Keep it up. What's in store for the Jets here the next couple of days? They take today off. They travel to Arizona to face the Coyotes tomorrow night. And then they play the Avalanche on Friday on a back-to-backer. And then they come back home. This has been Theo the Juggernaut telling you why he loves turtles, why he hates turtles on the ice, and the good things about the Jets coming up and the reasons to be excited these upcoming games. Have a great afternoon, and we'll talk to you on Friday. We'll have a Bomber look over in the Sunday's game against the Lions for the playoffs, and we'll look and see how well the Jets did in Arizona. Take care and have a great day.